Welcome to 12th session of Advanced Financial Management, 5th semester BBA of Bangalore University. In this session, let us discuss decision tree analysis. Recap of previous session. In the previous session also, we discussed the concept and a problem on decision tree analysis. Now let us discuss second problem on decision tree analysis. A company is considering an investment proposal of rupees 20,000. The expected return during the lifetime of the project as follows. Year 1, cash flow after tax and probability 8,000 with 0.3, 12,000 with 0.5, 10,000 with 0.2. Year 2, if cash flow after tax 8,000 is taken as base, the assumed cash flows will be 15,000 with probability 0.2, 20,000 with probability 0.6, 25,000 with probability 0.2. If cash flow 12,000 is taken as base, cash flow 20,000 with probability 0.1, 30,000 with probability 0.8, 40,000 with probability 0.1. If cash flow 10,000 is taken as base, 25,000 with probability 0.2, 40,000 with probability 0.5, 60,000 with probability 0.3. Using 10% cost of capital, advise the acceptability of the project. Solution. Net present value. Alternatives A to I. Cash inflows first year and second year, discount factor first year and second year, PV factor at 10% and net present value. Cash inflows for first year ABC is 8,000, DEF is 12,000, GHI is 10,000. For the second year, cash inflows A 15,000, B 20,000, C 25,000, D 20,000, E 30,000, F 40,000, G 25,000, H 40,000, I 60,000. Discount factor first year is 0.909 and second year is 0.826, which will be the same for all the alternatives. In order to get the PV value, first year cash flows has to be multiplied with first year discount factor. For example, 8,000 multiplied with 0.909 will give you 7,272, which will be same for B and C. Now D, 12,000 multiplied by 0.909 will give you 10,908, which will be same for E and F. G, 10,000 multiplied with 0.909 will give you 9,090, which will be the same for H as well as I. Now second year, 15,000 multiplied with 0.826 will give you 12,390. 20,000 multiplied with 0.826 will give you 16,520. 25,000 multiplied with 0.826 will give you 20,650. 20,000 multiplied with 0.826 will give you 16,520. Alternative E, 30,000 multiplied with 0.826, that is 24,780. 40,000 multiplied with 0.826 will give you 33,040. 25,000 multiplied with 0.826 will give you 20,650. 40,000 multiplied with 0.826 will give you 33,040. 60,000 multiplied with 0.826 will give you 49,560. Now, after calculating the present value of cash inflows, we have to take net present value. Here total, first and second year present value is added to get the total net present value. It is 19,662. And NPV for the alternative A is minus 338. NPV for B is 3,792. NPV for C is 7,922. For D 7,428. For E 15,688. For F 23,948. For G 9,740. For H 22,130. For I, it will be 38,650. Continuation of the table. Alternatives A to I, their net present value, and net present value has to be multiplied with joint probability. In order to get the joint probability, you have to add the probability of first year and second year. After multiplying the net present value with joint probability, you will get expected NPV. For alternative A, expected NPV is minus 20.28. For B, it's 682.56. For C, it's 475.32. For D, it's 371.40. For E, it's 6275.20. For F, it's 1197.40. For G, it's 389.60. For H, it's 221.30. For I, it's 2319. The total expected net present value is 11,911.50. Conclusion. The project yield positive net present value at 10% discount rate. The project is said to be accepted. Thank you.